Welcome back to the channel. Today we got IPNtv, the Unconquered, and this was actually a recommendation on a video I did about the Poland military. I seen in the comments someone told me to check this out. So with that being said, we're smoking on my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking, and let's get into some Polish history and see why this video was titled the Unconquered. Let me also give a shout out to IPNtv PL. Their link to this the description. I said the description. The link will be in the description. I was about to say that backwards. But here we go. Let's jump in.
Nobody thought the war and its effects would last half a century for Poland. First, Germany attacks. Then Soviet Russia. We don't give up, despite being left on our own. We create an underground state, complete with a government, an army, schools, and courts. We suffer 2 occupations. The Germans murder millions of Polish civilians. The Soviets deport Poles in cattle cars to gulags in the east. They shoot over 20,000 officers during the Katyn massacre, and hundreds of thousands of Poles are forced into slave labor in the inhuman lands of the Soviet Union. Our army is reborn, moving west, where our soldiers are already fighting alongside the Allies. We conquer Monte Cassino. Our fighters wreak havoc and fear by air, too. The Germans call us Black Devils as we crush their resistance. Paratroopers make their way to occupied Poland to support the underground state, while our counterintelligence acquires secret plans of the enemy. There are Poles who save Jews, despite the threat of the death penalty. We create resistance movements, even within the German concentration camps. We are the first to alert the world about the Holocaust. Though politics appear to be more important than human lives, and nobody listens to us. Polish Jews fight the Germans in the Warsaw ghetto without even a chance for success. Our nation comes up from the underground and fights in the Warsaw uprising. We break the German Enigma code, saving millions of lives. But in exchange for all that we do, we are betrayed. The free world distances itself from us, leaving us behind the Iron Curtain. Despite our scars from the war, we still resist. The Pope gives us strength. Workers' strikes spread throughout Poland. The communists lose. The Iron Curtain falls. The war is over. We prevail. Because we do not beg for freedom. We fight for it.
Come on. Come on. I ain't gonna lie, that was one of the most well put videos breaking down the history in a short amount of time that I've ever seen. Like, first off, that was tough. Started a revolt from inside the concentration. Man, what everything about this video was inspiring, especially me being a so-called black American, hearing those words, because we do not beg for freedom, we fight for it. That's my mentality. Um, I don't sit here and talk about and beg for reparations and all. No, like I don't victimize. I get up and I go and get mines. And that's the mentality I have. No matter what come my way, and that's why I respect this so much. I really know what my ancestors have been through, and hearing the things that they said, and Russia and Germany closing in, and still figuring it out, still finding a way to prevail. You have no, like, there's nothing other to do. There's nothing else to do but to respect that. And it's crazy because I just don't remember learning about any of this. Like, I don't. If you bring up Poland, um, it's not much I could talk about. Uh, excuse me, as far as Polish history, it's not much I know. It's not much I could talk about. So YouTube, this is what I mean by YouTube as a university. Um, you can really get on here, and if you're paying attention to the right things, you can learn so much that even if you did learn in the past, because school was a long time ago for a lot of us. Some of us in our late 20s, early 30s. So it's like so much has happened in the world. I mean, 2020's happened. So much has happened, that so many distractions, so many things, that it could feel so much could be forgotten, right? So whew, like to even go and review history and learn certain things, it's like that was very inspiring. Very inspiring. And that quote at the end, because we do not beg for freedom, we fight for it. I mean, that'll get me every time. I respect that so much. And then for them to be the first to warn about, what was going on over there with the Germans. And I mean, like I said, I didn't even know. I didn't even know. But they are warriors out there in Poland. When you got two massive, relentless, giants closing in on you, and you still prevail. I mean, that says everything you need to know right there. But with that being said, that was IPNTV's amazing video, The Unconquered. Phenomenal and inspiring. Original link in the description, and I'll be back with more soon. Much love.